Hey lovelies, I know you've been seeing this trending Bubu gown with bold Ashoke colors. I know it looks a little complicated, but I want to tell you that it's actually very easy to make. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be taking you step by step on how to cut it, how to piece it together, and how to attach the Ashoke design in front and the Ashoke collar. So let's get to class. So we're going to be using our Ankara fabric and Ashoke. I'm also going to be showing you how to cut it if you want it to be longer and bigger. Okay, mine is a midi bubble gown, but if you want it to be a long bubble gown, all you need to do is fold it with the length. Okay, the vertical folding will be with the length you want the bubble to be, and then you will now fold it again to get both the front and the back. You get that? So the rim or the savage part of the Ankara will be what you use to measure the length, and then you will now fold it into two to get the width. I hope that made sense. But for me, I am using just 2 yards of the Ankara fabric to do mine. So I used the length. You know, Ankara is usually length 45, so the length of my gown is 45. Then I used the width of the 2 yards that I have. I just folded into four to get my width. You get that, right? So at the tip, I came in by 3 inches, which is going to be the neck width, and then I came down by 1 inch, which is going to serve as the neck width or neck depth, sorry, for the back. Then I am eventually going to use, the entire space that I have as my sleeve. Okay, but after marking my shoulder, what I have left is 8 inches. But remember, I'm still going to add a shoke to it, so this is going to be enough for me. From the side, the other side, I'm coming down by 1.5 inch. That 1.5 inch is going to serve as my shoulder slope, so I will connect it to the neck width that I came in by. I hope you get that. Then I'm going to mark the neck depth for the front, which is 3 inches. So for the front is 3 by 3, but for the back is 3 by 1. Then for the sleeve opening, I came down by 10 inches. Okay, and I'm going to rule out a straight line along that 10 inches that I marked. Okay, now from here I'm going to mark my hip divided by 4 plus 3 inches. Okay, this is going to be a free gown, but if you want it to be even bigger, you can do 3 divided hip divided by 4 plus 5 inches or plus 6 inches. But then you have to fold with the other method that I taught you at the beginning of the video, because you would need more space to get more allowance. I hope you get that. Then from there, to add my pockets, I marked my waistline, which is I think 18. That's my half length. Okay, then from that my half length, I'll come down by 2 inches to mark the notch for my pocket, because I'm going to be adding pockets to it. Okay, so if you're going to be adding pockets to it, you might need to use more, just a little more than 2 yards, so that you can have fabric for your pocket. To get that. All right, so and then I cuffed the armhole to ensure that it's easy for me to sew, and because I wanted to have that curvy effect by the side, I came up by 4 inches. Okay, but if you want it to be straight but you want it to have slits by the side, you come up by 10 inches. You see the way I came up by 10 inches if I want it to have slits, but I just want mine to be curvy. I don't want it to have slits, so I came up by 4 to 5 inches and then I curved it. I hope you can see that. So whatever style you want to end up making, it's really up to you. You see that it's so versatile, you can make it in different ways. All right, so this is what we've done. All we just need to do is to cut this out, and I want you to pay close attention to how I do the cutting, especially the neckline. You will notice that I cut only the back neckline. I didn't cut the front and the back neckline. You see that I cut only the back neckline, and I notched the parts that I marked for the pockets. Okay, so I'm going to be taking out the inner fabric. We are cutting both the front and back together, so I'm taking out the back now. So I want to cut the front. That's what we're doing now. Now for the front, I'm just going to get that slit in front. I came down by 6 inches from that 3 inches we came down by before. You get that? So from that 3 inches I'm cutting out now, I came down by 6 inches, and then I'm going to slit the neck open and stop at that 6 inches. You see that I'll stop at the 6 inches exactly.
Okay, now I'll set this aside and introducing our Ashoke fabric. All right, so this is Ashoke fabric, and then for the collar or the neck design, I'm going to come down by my half length, which is 18 plus 1 inch. Now, if you want it to be even longer, you can feel free to come down by whatsoever. You can come down by your half length plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. Just enjoy, just make it beautiful, okay? So I cut two pieces of this Ashoke strips, and then I'm going to join it together. Okay, so I've joined it together with half inch, and this is what I have. I've also gone ahead to iron it. Okay, now we're going to be adding it to our clothes. I'm going to fold it like the front part, the part that don't have the join. I'm going to fold it into two and then place it under the main fabric, and then I'm going to trace out the neck. I'm going to cut out the neckline so it will be exactly the way it is in the fabric. Okay, now I want you to pay close attention to this part. Okay, this is the part that people make mistakes, so just pay close attention. All right, so I'm going to slit this place open, or you can even leave it. I actually prefer to leave it. I have to slit it because of beginners. Okay, you can leave it, and then when you are sewing, you can now form the V before slitting it. It's actually easier that way, but then I had to cut it. So now that I've cut it, now listen very carefully. I don't want you to make mistake, but I made a mistake here at some point. Now, when you're going to place the front of the Ashoke on the back, on the wrong side of your fabric, you see that you're going to, this is the front part, this is the back part of the fabric, but I placed the front of the Ashoke on it, and then I'm going to now sew at the back. Now listen, you're going to sew only the V. You're not going to sew round the neck. Do you know I sewed round the neck? I made that mistake, and I don't want you to make it. So pay attention. You're going to sew only the V. That is, that slit that you made is what you are going to sew. So I've gone ahead to sew mine. I made a mistake, like I said. I went to sew both the neckline and all, but I'm going to be attaching collars. I didn't need to do that. So you are going to sew only the slits, that is form the V with the slit, and then you're going to use your scissors to notch it very close to the thread, but don't cut your thread. And then you will trim out the excess that you have inside. If you notice, that's what I'm doing. Okay, trim close to the thread, but don't cut your thread. Be very careful so that you don't cut your thread. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the excess I have inside, and then I'm going to flip it to the front so you see what I have. So if I flip it over to the front, you will see that we've already started making progress. Okay, so I'm flipping it over to the front. Like I said, please don't sew the neckline, sew only the V cuts, the cuts that you made. That's all you are going to be sewing. Okay, so that's a public service announcement. You get that? All right, so I've sewn my V, and I'm going to iron this. But before I do that, I want the design, you can use it like this as it is straight, but I want the design to have that pointy effect. So I came up by 4 inches. You're going to come up from the side, not from the center, from the side by 4 inches, and then you're going to form a slanted line towards the side, the center, sorry. So come up by the side by 4 inches and form a slanted line towards the side. This will give you that pointy triangular effect. You see that? It's already looking cute, right? Okay, now there's something that I do whenever I am placing something on my neckline. I use hemming gum. Now, this hemming gum is going to put your fabric in place before you go over to the sewing machine, so that when you go to the sewing machine, it's easier. Okay, so use your hemming gum and place the fabric. I've used my hemming gum to place it. Even the down part, I folded it the way I want to do it, and then I went and used hemming gum to iron it before I took it to my sewing machine. So I've taken it to the sewing machine now, and I've sewn it. Are you seeing? It's neat, and it's even easier to sew because it's already fast onto the fabric. You get that? So now this is where I'm rectifying my mistake. I am opening back the neck. So don't even sew it so you don't have to come back to open it like I did. Okay, yeah, we are fashion designers, we make mistakes sometimes, so all right, there's no shame in that at all. If you make a mistake, you lose it, and I hope it's a mistake you can lose it. All right, so now that I've loosened the neck, I'm going to go and iron it out so that it will be the way yours should be looking now. All right, so I've ironed it out, and then I'm going to continue with the dress. I'm bringing in the back now.
I'll bring in the back and I'll join it shoulder to shoulder, right side facing each other. Okay, so I'll join the shoulders on both sides, and then I've joined the shoulders, and then I'm going to work on the sleeve. Now for the sleeve, I will just use the Ashoke to measure the length of the sleeve, that is the sleeve opening, right? And then when I've done that, I will add 1 inch allowance. I'm going to add 1 inch allowance to it, and then I'll cut 2 pieces. You see, I've added the 1 inch allowance now. And then I'm sorry I'm not doing this with tape, but I hope you get it. So measure the length of the sleeve opening, add 1 inch allowance to it, and cut 2 pieces of the Ashoke fabric to it. Then you're going to fold your Ashoke and iron it. Okay, now I folded and ironed my Ashoke, and I'm going to attach it to the sleeve. Now you can attach it the way you attach your band, or you can just sew along. You can, attach it inside at the wrong side and then flip it over to the right side and top stitch, or you can just sew straight, which is what I did. Okay, so I'm done attaching the sleeve, and I hope you're following the lesson. If you're following, please tell me I'm following in the comment section, okay? So that I'll know that I'm carrying my students along. So now it is for the collar, okay? I really like this collar. It's very beautiful. So what you need to do is to measure round the neck, okay? Measure that round the neck. Whatsoever you get is what you're going to be using for your collar. So when I measured round, I got, I think, 13.5 or be 16.5, and that's what I used. I think I got 16.5. Now you would now measure whatever you got from yours. You're going to mark it. I think mine was 16.5. They are going to add 1 inch. So round your neck, whatever you got, add 1 inch to it, and then cut it out. Now you are going to cut 2 of it. Okay, you're going to cut 2 of it. I just, instead of cutting, I just folded it and then cut out the 2 at once. You see that? So this is what I have. Now I'm going to go to the sewing machine and sew round with half-inch sewing allowance. I'm going to sew round both the part that is already on fold. I'm going to sew everywhere around by half-inch sewing allowance. Okay, you see, this is what I have. Now I've measured again, and it's giving me exactly the round neck that I measured. Then I'm going to cut out the excesses that is inside already. I'm going to cut out all the excesses. And then when I'm done cutting that, I'm going to turn it over to the front and use my scissors to bring out the pointy area, or my pin to bring out the pointy edges, and iron it very well. Now when I get to the ironing board, I'll also fold in half-inch sewing allowance. I'll fold in half-inch all the way around the open part. You see that? I folded in half-inch round the open part, and I'm going to attach the collar now. Now to attach the collar, you're just going to bring the collar. This collar is the simplest and easiest beginner-friendly collar. You're just going to put in your neck into the collar and just sew round. Very simple, very, very simple. Just round, and there you have it. You see that? Very simple. Just put in your collar and sew round. That is it. Very easy, very simple. So now I'm going to be cutting out the pockets. Like I said, if you're going to be adding pockets, you would need more than 2 yards. Okay, so for the pocket, the pocket opening was 7 inches, so I'm just going to mark 8 inches as the length of this pocket and just curve it out. So just cut your pocket anyhow you usually cut pockets. Okay, and then I'm going to cut 2 of this. This is already 2, so I'm going to cut another 2. So that's going to give me the complete pocket I need. So you need 4 pieces for your pockets. And if you watched this video up to this point, that means you like the video. Just give it a thumbs up so that the algorithm will know that we're doing something good here. And if you're seeing me for the first time or seeing this channel for the first time, welcome to Perfect Glamour Fashion. Our aim is to make sure you are a professional fashion designer. So do well to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified every time we post a video. And to my OGs, my my main subscribers, hello, welcome back to class. I really love and appreciate your support. May the Lord bless you. All right, so to attach the pockets, you just need to find the notch we made earlier and then place your pockets there, right side facing each other. You get that? So the right side of the pocket facing the right side of the fabric using the notch that we made for pockets. Remember, we came down from your half length by 2 inches to make a notch for your pocket. I hope you remember that. So in case you didn't make that notch, just come down from your shoulder by your half length and come down from your half length by 2 inches. And then I'll go ahead and sew this, do the same thing on the both sides, and this is how we get our pockets on both sides. Now we are almost done with this tutorial. All you now need to do is to join the side. And when joining my side, I like to use just 1/2 inch. I don't use up to 1 inch so that it would help it to relax very well. So 1/2 inch, but I'll use 1 inch at the tip of the sleeve, if you noticed, and then all the way around I will go with 1/2 inch. Then I'll fold the down part of my clothes. If you used slits, then from the slits, but for me I use core, so I folded it, and that is it. All I need to do right now is to go ahead and iron this, and this is it. Beautiful. Meanwhile, if you have not joined our WhatsApp fashion designers community, just comment WhatsApp just comment fashion community, and I would send you the link to join. The joining is free there. We discuss fashion business, we discuss styling and all of that. So, and also we have our corset masterclass. If you're not you're perfect with your corset game, just comment corset, and then I will send you the link to the class. It's a paid class anyway, and the class is going for 10,000 naira only. And if you're out of Nigeria, also comment, and I will send you the link to buy it on seller. All right, that is it for today's class. I'm so excited you watched to the end. Thank you very much, and please try it out and tell me in the comment section. Bye.